All right, ladies.
Hello.
You should have seen this last 5 minutes here. I was trying to put my phone in the holder and it shut it off because I have my case on it. And now, all right. How's that? Here we go. Let's check. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. How's that? Here we go. Let's check.
All right.
Oh,
we have an echo.
I know, but we're going to turn this off now.
Okay.
Sorry. Now, there we go. How's that? Okay. We're on, I think. Yes, we're live. Here we go. Got my hands. Okay. Well, this month, Merry Christmas, by the way, and all that stuff. Well, that's not the card I'm going to start with, Barb. I am going to start with Peaceful Garden, Peace on Earth, this stamp set right here.
Yay.
And I'm going to lower this down a little bit so you're not going to see so much of my table. Can you take that iPad, Julie, and put it over there? Because there we go. I got to move this stuff here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do Peace on Earth. So we are going to start with this card right here. This is card number 1. I'm going to do this one. Oh.
Okay. So how do I get to the
Comments?
Yeah.
So we go down to the bottom, I believe.
Nope.
Go to Facebook and you just take this back.
Oh, there we go.
I think.
Okay.
Try to.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So they should come up over here.
Maybe. No, that's not anything to do with ours.
Okay.
I don't think. No, this is nothing.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get rid of that. It's okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll just try and watch.
See if you can swipe it over
I know.
or
I'm
something.
trying.
Okay. Anyway, here we go.
Keep going. It's okay.
Make this big again.
Yep.
There
And I'll just
then.
go on mine.
Okay. All right. So
Hi,
this
everybody.
is card number
Sorry,
1. Yeah, sorry, we're
technical.
just technical problems, but that's just the way it rolls. So this one is highlighting. Oops, we have a little twig. I know it's so funny after I make these and I find little parts all over my house of things that I have. So we are going to start with our crumb cake base. Make sure it's going the right way, Barb. We're going to go this. And then we're going to glue. This embossing folder, you guys, is so pretty. And it is called... it went with this sweet... Do you remember what it's called, Julie? Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Oh, I have the embossing folder, but I don't have the name on it. The only one that I don't have a name on is that one. But it went with the Peaceful Garden suite. And it's so pretty. We're going to layer that right here on the crumb cake. This is a really simple card. I gave you 4 cards this month because I just felt like it. So we get your doves going the right way, Barb. And this paper is very pretty. It's got lots of and you can see I'm using glue instead of adhesive because I like the glue when I have embossing folders. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. And you can flip this paper over and not use the sides that I am using. You can do whatever side you want. Because remember, these are only suggestions. And this is a very easy card. But it's a good way, and it's a good way to use up some of your ribbon. If you got some ribbon laying around and you go, oh, how am I ever going to use ribbon? Well, this is, oh, great, Barb. Come on, you can do it. There. And hopefully you saw that this month there is a little present in your kits. For those of you who have opened it. And that is just a thank you from Julie and I of all your support this last year and helping us out and being able to buy products so we can share it with you and that we can do. So basically, you saw I just took the tape runner and what?
Wendy said pretty fingernails.
I know, pretty fingernails. Oh yeah, well, we'll tell you about the fingernails in a second because it's pretty funny. If you'd seen us 10 minutes ago, you would have just laughed. My husband left the house shaking his head. Okay, it's kind of weird, Julie.
I know. Wait until you try and pick off those things.
I know. Yes. We went out to the Linden craft fair and this gal was selling these fake nails. And so then we went to a craft weekend with another friend and she goes, oh, I put them on all the time. And so then we decided that 10 minutes before we started this whole thing that we were going to put them on. And so that's where we're kind of laughing at because mine don't fit. Mine
Probably should take a little more time.
I can't do it. What's wrong with mine? You know, and all this stuff. So we were having a little bit of conniption fits. So yes. We just decided we wanted to be a little festive.
Yeah.
For the holidays. So, but okay, it's a little hard to pick these off. Okay, that's hilarious. Julie's had them on before. I have not. So this is my first experience. And I decided, I told her, I said, well, if we don't get them on glued on right, they're going to be flying off during our demo.
Yeah. So.
And they'll be landing on the floor. And, okay, it goes down here. All right.
I had them on at Thanksgiving. And I looked down and one was missing. And I thought, oh, I hope it's not in the sweet potatoes because it was kind of that color. But I found it later.
That was funny. So did you serve dinner with them off?
Well, with one of them off.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so there's the completed card, but if you want it, inside your envelope is a little branch. And if you want to add that to your dove, does it just go in his mouth?
Yeah.
Just like...
kind of across there, yeah.
Yeah. Like, obviously it goes in his mouth. But, okay. Just like that. And I need to, because these are really... I kind of didn't...
Fraying?
No, I didn't angle it enough. Not that anybody will ever know. But... I know. I'm just trying to see it. See, I couldn't see it. Okay. All right. So there's card number 1. So one's got the little branch and one does not. So there's that one. And then we're going to move into another paper, Aurora Lights, I believe is the name of the paper, right? Aurora.
Lights of Aurora.
Lights of Aurora. There we go. And the stamp set that comes with Lights of Aurora is kind of more for scrapbooking. And so I did not use the stamp set. So I did use this in the card that we're going to make next. And so this is Adventure Outdoor one, and it had these trees. And I thought that would be kind of fun.
That's the new way that they are.
Oh, yeah, these are the new packaging. So this is new packaging now. And so your stamp set comes in here. And the reason why you all got a Stampin' Pierce mat was because we Stampin' Up! Is going to go to all photopolymer stamps. And so you will be able to use your Stampin' Pierce mat. You can use it for other things, but it works great for stamping with these particular stamps. So that's the reason why you had it. Oh, is that Bruce? Oh, okay, Bruce is back. He was watching children. Okay, so this is going to be our next one. And the trees are part of that stamp set. And then you've got, you've been on my mind. So, and then just the white inside. I did not put white inside of the crumb cake because I figured it was light enough. And then these are the blings that go along. Well, the blings. The Lights of Aurora bling. I can't remember what the name of that is either. Here. We got catalogs here. Where's my catalog? Catalog. Here Goodness gracious.
We don't have issues. No issues.
No
at all.
issues here. Well, I already have, oh yeah, there's my log. It's right there. Okay, so let's take this and put in. Bruce was pick up grandchildren day today, so he embellishments. He just got back and alerted us that he was
Frosted iridescent dots.
frosted iridescent dots.
That's what those are called.
Yes, and they're really pretty because they go with the paper, obviously.
Yeah. And they come kind of in different.
And if your black piece of paper has a few chads on here, I'm showing you all sorts of things that you can fix. You just take your little sander that we gave you last month, or 2 months ago, I don't know when that was. And so we're going to kind of do a silhouette here. But before we lay this down, we need to put our ribbon on. So let's glue down this first. And this is our trees. And these trees are kind of distinct. They look like newsprint. That's how I describe them. They're kind of newsprinty. I have a few. I got the one that's kind of, I know where I'm going to put my bling. I had a little bit of a boo-boo on my stamping, so I think I dropped my door down on it. Okay, so this is also the ribbon that comes with this suite. And how I adhere ribbon is I cut it, just a little bit past my cardstock, and then I'm going to use a piece of tape.
It's Balmy Blue sheer ribbon.
Oh, Julie, can you move that, please? Sorry. Okay. We got everything kind of crammed on here. We got prizes, and we got our ribbon, and our little piece. Okay, and then we're going to pull this around, and then we're going to make that tight. And we're going to put that there. Perfect. That was a lot big because I couldn't get into where my glue is. Not Julie's fault. It's in a little weird thing. Okay, so I thought we would use the ribbon because it's part of the suite. Now, if you want to put this up on dimensionals, you can. I chose not to because the bling is a little bit not heavy. It's a little bit thick. So I decided let's not do that. And we're going to need another one of these. Pull that out. Oh, that's just as good as the other ones, huh? I'm pulling out my dimensionals and I've used most of them, so. But that's good. I love using up all the edges and things. And you just cut them, use every inch of these things. Okay, so then we're going to take, with you on my, you've been on my mind. I'm not going to put dimensionals. This felt like I had two, but I don't. Okay, this is very weird. Crafting with fingernails is weird. And it was my idea. Oh, we got plenty of time. Let's do this. It'll be fine. It'll be fun, she said. It'll work great. And we're just going to lay that down there. And then we're going to take our bling that I almost threw on the floor. And then we're going to pull these off. This ought to be fun. We were cracking up that these are going to start flinging everywhere. And I'm going to stick one right there. And I'm going to stick one over here. And I'm going to stick another one. Oh, it did flick, but I caught it. Flick. Yeah, that flicked. And then I'm going to stick one probably down here. I have a little Milky Way going through this card. I got a little heavy-handed on my stamping, but it doesn't really matter. So anyway, that's our second card, like that.
Pretty.
And then our third card, I highlighted the die cuts. Oh, sorry, this set does come with die cuts. That's what I got, the paper and the die cuts. I did, and I got the stamp set, but the stamp set's for scrapbooking more than it is.
They're big words. They're
big words, yeah. Which you could use on a card, but they're a little large. So that's what I did. So I highlighted this one. We highlighted the, I don't think there's, oh yeah, there is bling. Look at that. I packed it right. This is what I find all over my house is bling. Okay, so these are a different kind, Julie. These are the crystal, like a crystal kind. And
But
I
the
might,
same.
no, it's different. These are rounded. These are crystals, but some are going to have crystals and some because I ran out.
Are they the,
So inside you'll have a stamp piece that said "It's your birthday," and so if you don't want to use it for a birthday card, then flip it over or just put another sentiment on it. But I thought this would be a great masculine birthday card. A winter masculine birthday card. Okay, we're going to set that aside and we're going to build our card. So we're going to take our Azure Afternoon paper and we're going to take our Aurora Lights paper and let's see, I'm going to decide I want mine. And some of these might be, uh-oh, that's a little bit too big. Okay, we're going to cut that down. A little bit too big. It's either that or this is too small. That's the problem. Let's see. I bet you I cut it too. Nope. Nope. This is too big. We're just going to whack a little teeny bit off. I don't have a big. Perfect. That'll work fine. Okay. So we're going to go up here and we're going to do it this way, I think. Okay. And I'm going to do this with, sorry, I don't need my base. I think this might be a little smaller than, I think this might be a little smaller than what I need.
Why don't you compare it to the card that you made?
That's not going to be good. This is definitely smaller. Can you have me another piece of Azure Afternoon, Julie?
Is it over here?
Yeah. No, it's over there in my drawer. In the drawer. Sorry, folks. Hang in there. Oh, I hope not everybody else is. It won't matter. All you have to do is just trim down.
They're not in alphabetical order.
They're in the blue. They're in the colors.
Oh, they're in the colors.
They're all blue. Well, Julie, let's leave it. Let's leave it. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Because if I accidentally cut everybody's wrong, then they're going to be up a creek like me. So we're just going to make it this way. All that means is you just need to trim down your, it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. We're just going to trim down these. That's all we're going to do. We're going to make it work. So it'll be fine. Oh, take that off. I can do that without I designed these so long ago that I think I did these in October. This one was done in October at the chalet. Oh, and you all got to have a little, this is a great stocking stuffer. Got to have your little vacuum to vacuum up all your bits.
Don't vacuum up your...
No, I won't vacuum up my thing. I love that thing. Okay, so we are going to layer this on this. We're going to cut all these down just a hair. So see if your Azure Afternoon, what size it is, because I'm sorry, ladies, I might have goofed up. So we're just going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off that. Yes, that'll work. So and we're going to cut, just make sure all your bits here are the same length, same width, not length.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah. And then we're going to go like this. Yes, I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. Whoops. So, yep. So it's about 1/8 of an inch difference. Okay. And we're going to throw that over there. All right. So now, the first piece you're going to put on is your mountains. And you want that about, well, I guess it can go all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Like I said, I designed this a long time ago. So I should have refreshed. So go ahead and just put that, just have your little, border down here at the bottom. And then next is the trees. Now the trees we're going to have to cut down anyway because you don't want your trees to be way higher than your mountains. So we're going to cut probably about 1/2 inch off of that. So which is probably, we're winging this, ladies, because I'm using a different cutter than I normally use, but that looks pretty good. And it's somewhat straight, so we're going on the fly here. Perfect. That's gonna go just like that. Got to put our moon in too. I didn't forget about the moon, but we're gonna hopefully slide that in there, and that glue hasn't dried. And I'm just gonna tack these down, these trees, a little tiny bit here. Not much, just a little bit. Just like this. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be posting the PDFs while Julie's doing her card. So, okay. Then you have this cool little moon. And this is velvet ribbon, or velvet paper. Well, this is going to be fun, Julie. Oh, great. Me and my big ideas.
You're looking for your...
What I have.
Find your... where's your...
Well, I got to pick this up.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. There. We're going to shove that right there. Right down behind our mountains. So, I mean, choose whenever you want to put that on, but
no,
that's what I
it's
chose.
An old trimmer. They used to have them, but they don't.
Yeah, this is one that it was if you signed up for Stampin' Up, you got one, and then demonstrators could buy it.
It was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. It's very nice though. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna. I don't think that looks funny. No, it does. This needs to get cut down too a little bit. Okay, so see, this is a good card for you guys, because now you have to do a little bit of extra work of trimming, but it's okay. You could do it, and hopefully that's somewhat straight. There we go. Perfect. All right. So this is the snow, not water. I'm hoping, I know some of you are not from Washington, but man, we're flooding out over here. We are not, but there's a lot of people that are hurting right now that have lost a lot. So we're hoping and praying today. They had more flooding down south, that those people are going to be okay. I know they've lost so much of, all right, now we're just going to add our bling. So some of you might not have the same bling, but it does the same thing. It picks up, these are iridescent. I think they're iridescent gems of some kind. Okay, there's card number, oh wait, we got to put this on. Here. What? And
it says it's raining in London. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been deluging out here today. All right. So the card looks exactly the same. I just had to do a little bit of trimming. So they're pretty much exactly the same. The background on this one's just a little bit bigger, but it works out just fine. So if you find that yours is a little wonky one way or the other, just trim it down a little bit and layer it up. So that is card number 3. Okay, card number 4 is, again, super easy, except for there's one little trick. I even tied your bows and put them on a sticky thing for everybody today.
It's so nice.
I know. So I overachieved. 4 cards plus I tied all the bows. I know. I'm just
Hi, Jennifer.
And all right. Here we go. All right. So we are going to take this card bait. We're going to take this away. So now I know what I'm doing. I'm going to set that there. And I love this two-tone paper. You guys, you're going to see a lot of that coming up because I love using it. And then one of the things I like about it, if you're layering cards, it makes it a little bit not quite so thick. So it's nice. Got to keep the postman happy. Okay, so that's our old olive base. And then we're going to use our sander. Now you can pick which side you want. I kind of wanted the darker side. So I'm going to take my sander and just rough this up a little bit. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to. But I thought it kind of adds a little bit. Makes it look a little patinaed, I guess, or whatever. You can do the edges, worn, like all of us are worn. And then we're just gonna glue this down. So we have a lot of layering this time. I didn't do any fun folds this time. I just did a lot of layering. Next month, I think we're gonna have a couple fun folds. Next month's gonna be all new product out of the new catalog. Or online exclusives. Mm-hmm. So they're all...
So there's new online exclusives coming out in January. And then the new mini catalog that you should have gotten with your card kit.
Yep. And this is the stamp set that I was highlighting, Delicate Pines. And it's got great dies in it that I use for the snowflakes. So you have... Okay, let me layer up this one first. You have 4 pieces of DSP, and 2 of them that are the same. So you just have to decide... Oh, wait, not that one. Sorry, this one. And so I flipped it over and used this one as one of my colors. And then the green is going to go on the Pretty Peacock. And so, but you can change it however you want. If you want it different, you go for it and do it different. But this is what the little combination I came up with. And we're going to make our focal point here. And then I'm going to take the snowflake, which I love. This is so pretty. Oh, it doesn't look like I got a bling. But maybe it's in the... That doesn't surprise me. Oh, I know. One of these did go in the... I was doing these out in the TV room one night, and one of these did go in the floor. Oh, nope. It's in that envelope. It's way down on the bottom. There we go. And we're going to take my bling and put it in the center of my snowflake. Like this. And oh goodness. Okay, there we go. Right in the center, Julie. I did it first time. And then okay, so there's no really trick to this, but this is how and in your PDFs you'll see you want to layer these up, and you start down here and then you go around, so it's kind of counterclockwise. So I'm going to lay this one down first. And again, you can flip them over and use the other sides if you want. So I'm going to stick this one about here. Not quite centered, it's over just a hair. There. And then I'm going to take this one, which is kind of like crystallized snow, or like when you put snow, what do you call it? Frost. That's it. And then we're going to put this one here, like this. And then we're going to put the lighter one here. So this is a great card layout, though, for scraps that you have. 2x2 scraps. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. They're going every which way. It doesn't really matter. There to there. And then we're going to dimensionalize this one. And we have all these bits to use up. And there's another one. I'm going to leave Julie nothing to use. That's okay. I showed you the trick. I think my nails, with this situation going on, I think doing that packing tape might be a good option. You don't have to pull all the backs off. Put packing tape on your dimensional papers and then pull it off. I'll show you that next month. Too much tapey things. And one more. And this is your 4th one. And it just goes here, and decide how you want your... Yeah, so Julie was reading the instruction for these nails, and she says, and don't get it on your skin. So the first thing we both do is, oops. Oops.
Uh-oh, we'll be crafting a little differently today.
Different today, yeah. So we have our thing. Okay, and then one more dimensional out here on the end of this, because this is going to lay up there, so we don't want any dimensionals on there. We want a little bit of glue back here on that part. Can't thank you enough. So this would be a great winter thank you card after Christmas. So all those fun gifts and things that we receive. And we're going to just take that off. We're going to put that right there. And there is card number 4. So we've got this one, this one, and this one this time. Okay, so there's card number 4. And I am done. I'm going to move over to the side. And we're going to move on to Julie.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I know.
Sitting over here falling asleep.
I know she was.
Not that it was boring. I'm not implying that.
Sure
Yeah, whatever. No.
You can be...
Okay, so, oh, you know what? My samples aren't even here. They're out in the other room. In the case underneath where I'm stamping.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was silly of me. Okay, and I can't seem to get the bag open. There we go. Here we go. Okay, all your bits should be in your envelope. This one is cloud cover.
How much did it cost you, Julie, do you want these? Oh, I just figured Julie's probably freezing. My heat's not even on in here.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but that's why I wear a
haven't
sweater.
been in here.
I wear a sweater to Barb's house.
I know, because our heat is... Well, I just didn't turn the crap around. We were running around so much.
Yeah.
That I...
Okay. So these are your bits, and you have a little dove. One thing I like to do with my doves, and you don't have to do it or not, but for some reason, I like to add a little eyeball to my doves. So I'm going to take a little pen, and like if you have a very fine tip, but I'm going to try this one.
Well, there's a fine tip on there. Has the Stampin' Up. No, here.
No, there. See, but it just takes a little dot, and then he has an eye. I couldn't. Oh, here it is.
Oh, there it's right there. A journaling pen.
Yep. Yes. Stampin' Up has a journaling pen. It's a. It's a 0.4 millimeter. Anyway, so I'll make it darker. But anyway, there. I like to give him an eyeball. To me, that just kind of completes it. But what do I know? Okay, so the sample for this card is like this. So it's going to open this way. So it's pretty simple, and I also tied your bows and put them on a dimensional. I took a book out of Barb's page, and we're gonna fold it. And again, this was light enough, so I didn't think we needed to have inside. So, but it's just layering. So I made it easy on you. I made it easy on me is what I did. But I like layered cards, I guess. Because I think I probably do a lot of them. There we go. And then this is going to get layered on here. What's that?
Does yours say hello, or is that us?
Yes. No, that's not it. No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Keep talking.
She was going to send you the wrong.
I keep putting November.
Yeah, no, this is December. So is everybody all ready for Christmas? I am not. I'm ready. Okay, mentally. I'm not. I don't have everything done. Which is fine. One thing you could do with this if you wanted to, but nope, I did it later on in the card making process. Okay, so that's layered on there. Now we're going to take our greeting, and this is where I put the dimensionals, was on the greeting. If you want to put them on, oopsie. Oh, well, that's not going to work. There.
And poppers?
Yes, they'll bet. Oh, I'm not doing these very well. Okay, here we go. And, well, that's silly. There. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this to let my take your pick tool help me get these things off. Why didn't I did that one right over the edge, didn't I? Silly me. Let's see, does it show? No. Okay, a little hello from me to you. So it'll go right in the middle there. Hopefully it's straight. And then you can take your dove and put a little, what you can do is put a little bit of glue here and then a dimensional up here, and then that'll hold it up if you want. So we have some mini dimensionals here. And I'll put it right there to hold them up off of the paper so that it doesn't bend down. Does that make sense? So a little bit of glue, pick off the release paper, and put your dove right there. And then you can put your bling wherever you want. And we'll put a star here. And a star there, or a snowflake. They can be whatever you want. And this is just a winter card. And you can put your bow right. You can put it on here or under here. It's wherever you want. Or if you don't want the bow on there at all, you don't have to put it there either. Okay, card number 1. It's mostly straight. Okay. All right, now we're going to do card number 2. This is again the lights of Aurora. And this was just a fun card to do. It's a little fussy, but it's not bad. So we're going to pull it out. It's on a balmy blue background with Gorgeous Grape is the darker trees, and Highland Heather is the lighter purple, and then the Secret Sea is the third kind. So all your bits will be in here. Yep, there is bling in there too. It should be in there. The Aurora. So the trick to this, what we're going to do is we're going to have to do some cutting. But that's okay. It will be fine. So, and my sentiment is there. I've got your bits. Oh, I didn't. That's unusual. I didn't score it, but it's just a side fold at 4 1/4. There we go. Oops, sorry. Okay. So make sure it opens the right way, because I have a habit of that. Okay, so you're going to take these bits right here, and you're just going to fit them like this. So you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch border at the top and sides, and then at the bottom, but you're going to leave this gap here. So we'll glue that down. And again, sometimes, I mean, you can use whatever adhesive you want, but sometimes for gluing things that are embossed, it holds a little better to do the to glue it rather than, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gives a little bit more surface to adhere. Okay, so then that's like that. Okay, now you have your ribbon, and it is going to go just across this gap here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on it, and I'm going to put the adhesive where it's going to be hidden. Does that make sense? In the middle. Otherwise, you would be able to see it. So, and it will be fine. So just like that. And then you can trim off the edges. Oh, I'm going to use Barb's left-handed scissors. They don't work for me as well.
There's the other ones are right next to it. Take the ribbon scissors or not.
That's okay. For as much as I'm doing, these should be fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we got to cut the circle. Anything else?
Oh, yeah,
These
you're
are
right.
not left.
Yeah,
Those
okay.
are not.
Okay. So then, yeah, that's going to go there. We're going to set that aside for a second, and we're going to take our bits here. I did not weed it all for you. I apologize. I was just trying to get them cut. Now, if yours has a funny white film on it, see like this, that's because I used wax paper when I was cutting them out, and it just makes it not stick in the die cut as much. So it's not a different kind of paper. It's not a special effect. It's just wax paper. So I apologize for not weeding it all, but it's kind of fun to poke them out. And if you don't have one of these nifty tools, take your pick tool. I know where you can buy one. I don't know if we've ever showed you this. This take your pick tools. The reason they're called take your pick, partly because it has the pointy edge, but if you notice here, it also has a spatula edge. And it has other, well, this is that, like the, I don't know what you'd call that, clay type thing, and it helps you pick things up. So you can either pick up your paper.
Like a glue stuff.
It's like a, yeah, not really a glue, but like a putty or something.
Yeah, a putty.
Yeah.
That'd be what it is.
Anyway, and then you can also get, other ends to fit on the back of these too. That, what are those things called that have kind of the ball on the end?
It's in there. You can take it out.
Well, this one has the spatula on the inside.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
So anyway, and you can also get a brush that fits in here to help you get out.
It's right here.
Oh, this is another one of the
That's
ends
what comes with that set.
that fits in here.
I don't have the other one.
Yeah. So anyway, they're pretty nifty tool. Sorry, little commercial break there. Okay, and again, I'm gonna sweep this all up so we don't have a mess. You ready?
You can use my
I'm gonna.
my vacuum.
It's so rewarding.
Amazon. I think they're $12. They're cheap.
Okay, so now we're gonna put this all on here, and you can pick whatever orientation you want your circle to be. You know, your auroras. So then we're gonna just kind of gonna right. Add some dots of glue. Don't, just so that it holds. You don't have to glue the whole thing because it's not all going to stay there. And then, so this one is going to go kind of over here. Now I did have some glue coming through, but that's okay. Oh, do you have your, here, I'll just kind of mop it up with my fingers.
Oh, my thing? Yes, I do. My towel. It's right here.
And then we're going to take this one. And, oh, there we go. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Let's see if okay. So then this one I'll put over here, maybe down a little bit. Yes, you do get glue all over everything. So now, when it leaks glue like that, you can take a microfiber towel and blot it up, and it'll pick up that glue, which makes it quite handy. Okay, now we're going to take our trees and put them across the bottom. And again, most of my glue is going to be up at the upper top because we're going to trim away some of this other stuff at the bottom. So it's going to go basically right here. Okay, now that makes a nice bit of a mess. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn it over, and then we're going to trim around the circle. And that will give you your finished look. Yes, when you get to cutting 3 layers, it's a little more picky, but it works pretty good. There we go. There. So then you have, kind of a thing, but we're going to cover that with the sentiment anyway, so that won't matter. Okay, we're going to take some dimensionals.
What's this kind of a thing mean? Oops, you have kind of a thing?
I don't know.
I know. I just give you a hard time.
So I'm just using up the rest of her dots. I mean her
yeah, use Douglas.
dimensionals.
Stuff. Yes, use it.
And then I'll take this. Like that. And I'll put this on the front of this, right over the center. And because I have this little bit down here, I'm just going to take my happy birthday and that's going to cover that, so you'll never know it's there. And I'm going to put a mini dimensional on each end because it's going to go right down the middle. In fact, I'll put a little glue there to hold it. And then the dimensionals will hold it up off so it won't bend down. Does that make any sense at all?
Sure.
Yeah, well, you know, like that. So then this goes like this. You can leave a little peek if you want. Oops. There we go. There. And see. Oops. Did I get those off? I didn't get that one off. Nope. There we go. If it doesn't stick, it's because it didn't peel off. So there, and then there's some of those iridescent dots that you can put wherever you want. There you go. And there is card number 2. Oops, I made it stick. There you go. All right, card number 3 is with the Peaceful Garden, and it's a fun fold. So we did get one fun fold in here. Oh, we did get one, sorry. Yep, sorry. And then on this one, you have a piece of white to put back here so that you can write whatever you want to write on there. And it's small, you don't have to write as much. So that one, once again, your bits will be in your bag, in your envelope. And there's a lot of layers to this one, but again, the hardest part about it is just layering. So it's really not hard at all. And there are some little leaves, so make sure that those are in there and not hidden. Okay. So once again, I'm going to put eyeballs on my doves. If you don't care, you don't have to put eyeballs on them. I just like eyeballs on my doves. Call me crazy. Crazy. Okay, crazy. So you're going to fold this. So this center one is going to be here, and this is going to fold like that. Oh, I just did it wrong. This one folds there, and this one folds out. And now this is now the back of your card. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, and if you burnish them a little bit, then they stay a little flatter. Like so. Okay, now this is the front of your card. So you've got the piece of white that you're going to put in here on the back. That's pretty. And it just goes right down this center part with just a hair of a margin. A hair. There. Now you can write your sentiment there. Okay, then we're going to turn it over. And you have, this piece is bigger. These two pieces are just a little bit smaller. They're the same on the back. You know, the paper is the same, but one, oh no, I guess it's different. I lied. Anyway, so you're going to take this piece, and you can choose what side you want. I don't care. It's up to you. I just thought this was a little busier for when we put the doves on, so I used the stars. And we're going to layer that on the bigger piece of blue, and it's actually called Cloud Cover. And then this is going to go in the center. Like so.
Okay, I'm sending out the PDFs, and if they're wrong, let me know.
Yeah, if they're not the right ones, if they're not the right month, or
ones. No. But I was trying to get one that wasn't duplicated, so I'm hoping that it's not. Anyway, I'm sure it's fine.
You have 2 of these and 2 of these, and we're gonna put one of these on each side.
for finding us over on YouTube.
Yeah. Are you able to watch replays on YouTube? Have you found it yet?
Because right after class, I load them up, so they should be there.
So this one is going to go on the right. Like so. And this one.
View our
here.
channel. How many people do we have? Oh, we have 17 subscribers. We're pretty
Ooh.
close. Here we go.
And what's the name of the channel?
Loving What We Do Stampers.
That's all you have to do is look for them.
And it's our cute little faces.
Yay.
I'm all ready to...
Okay, so then that's what that's going to look like open. This is what it'll look like closed. Now we're going to take our sentiment piece on top of our glitter piece. And yes, I cut your little leaves out of that because it's going to be covered up. You'll never know it's there. And because it's a little thicker, I didn't add any dimensionals to this. Because the card lays a little thicker because of the folds. Oops. And when you're gluing on top of, I would recommend using glue when you glue on top of the glitter, but the other should work too. And just kind of hold it down for a second. And then we're going to take our open wing bird.
We have made a mess in here tonight.
And put him here. I know. Well, that's how I craft.
Well, no, but I meant I'm not saying you didn't make the mess. I said we have made a mess.
And he's going to go like that, or he or she. It's up to you.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to hang over a little bit.
Oops, sorry.
Up here. Like so. And then you're going to take the leaves. And if you don't want to use the leaves, you don't have to. But, and just a little bit of glue. And this leaf. Oops. These birds were busy carrying a lot of stuff.
They're involved.
Yes. They were both working. Oops, that's way too much glue, but that's okay. It'll dry clear. And that leaf there. Oops, where's this? And see, then you just kind of blot up that excess glue and it goes into the towel. Oops, did you see that? It flicked away. Let's put this one this way. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, then we're just going to take that, and I had some glue on the table, on the paper. That's what that
You
is.
got glue on the paper?
Yes, I'm
Where
sorry.
is your sticky mat? Your mat?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I
So
think
then
you
this
did that
just,
last time.
I
and
did,
I had to get
and
new
then
paper.
sorry.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
The silicone
then
mat
just,
is right here.
oh, thank you. It was hidden underneath everything.
Oh, your junk.
Oh my God. Okay, so then you have a card, and then if they want to display it, they can. And it just folds up. It fits right into the envelope, just like that. I'm just pushing this down a little bit more to... And I'm sorry, I only have 3 cards for you today.
Yeah.
But there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
All right, and we got prizes.
And then, yes, we do have prizes.
Julie's at her house, so we're gonna.
This will be, you'll get some 6x6 paper of the Peaceful Garden paper.
Okay.
So there will be 6 or 8 pieces in a packet.
8.
So
I believe.
we have 1 for Wendy.
Okay.
And we have, mine are at home. Sorry, 1 for Donna.
There, just.
And our next prize winner is dun,
Marie
dun, dun, dun.
Andrews. Marie Andrews.
Yay. Marie Andrews.
Let's do Kathy.
And the next winner is
Kathy.
Kathy Pilchuk?
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Yep. And, okay, so how many is that?
4.
4. Oh, okay. Let's do, let's draw. Sorry.
This is that, the back of that paper.
Yeah.
And our next winner is, we have 6 of these, and we have 6 of those.
No, you have 4 of these.
Oh, 4. Oh, so our next paper.
Yeah, our next paper.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Count.
sorry.
Now we're
Yeah,
having
now
a
we're
new
doing
paper.
that, yeah.
Is some of the lights. So Gail Livingston.
Okay. And Barbara Jan. Another winner. And Misty. Another winner.
They're all the same. They just,
Yeah.
the one on top
Top
is
is different.
Yeah.
Misty.
So
and,
Misty.
And we do Jennifer. Jennifer Landau. There we go. Jennifer. Okay, we got 2 more.
Yep.
And let's do Joe Hughie.
We'll pick her.
Yeah. And we got 1 more. Let's do. That sounds funny.
That's not what we mean.
No. Marie Andrews.
Oh, it's got one.
Oh, she already got one. Okay, we'll put that one back in the pot.
Yep.
Let's do Mary. Perfect. Mary E. There we go.
And there you go.
All
Those
right.
are our grand prize winners
for this month.
But you're all winners.
Yeah. Well, again, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And thank you so much. Class. Oh, also in your card kit is your class schedule
For the first 6 months.
for this first 6 months. So, yeah, we're looking forward to sharing a bunch of new stuff next year of all the new, it's freezing in this room, all the new product coming out in the catalog. And make sure to look at the online exclusives because the catalog is kind of geared a lot for cards and scrapbooking. And the online exclusives of where you're going to find a lot of the new stamp sets coming out.
Yeah, they don't.
So-
They're putting more stamp sets online exclusives because then they can change them more often or add to them more often than they can when they're in a catalog for 4 to 6 months.
Right. So, yeah. So you'll get more stamp sets there.
Yeah.
So, all right. No. Okay. Sorry. All right. Well, have a good evening. And
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
let us know if there's anything missing, and I'll get this up right away on our YouTube stage.
Yep.
YouTube stage?
YouTube stage.
And PDFs went out, so everything's
Good.
gone
So you
out.
should have
So,
everything.
all
Good.
right.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.